Right, let's get back to another fan art kind of analysis here. We have, well, to start off this episode, we have Vambat, Bolbat, and Dracobat. Obviously based on vampires, all dark flying types. They look pretty cool, yeah. Got, yeah, obviously it just grows up really. There's not much of a change between the first and the second evolution, to be fair. But I like the design of the first one. And the second one I'm not sure because the coat's kind of strange. And the wings kind of don't blend in with the body too well. But the last one looks pretty cool. Yeah, they look pretty cool overall, so I'm not going to spend too long on each of these, so let's get going. Now we have Armor Shell and Armo Claw, both ground types, obviously based on armadillos, that's it. But they actually look really cool. The first one looks amazing, the second one not as much, kind of looks too bulky and awkward posture there, but the first one looks really cool. I would totally catch that Pokemon. Yeah, so don't really know what to say about it. Just a basic ground type. We haven't actually had many of those, to be fair. Not that I can remember, at least. So, yeah. Let's move on to our next one. We have Boomblot and Blastric, both electric types, obviously based on bombs. Yeah, a bit of a controversial topic there. Pretty much the same, to be fair, but both with kind of a fuse. That's what's called, with a burning end. I'd imagine they have some fire moves of some sort as well, since they are bombs. The eyes kind of shut inside, but Blastric's kind of open a bit more. Don't really like the green though. The red Boomblot looks okay-ish, but I don't know. I think it'd look better if it was black with some other highlights, to be fair. But yeah, the designs for those aren't great, but I don't like the idea as on bombs, so yeah. If we move on now to Hatop and Fernaro, both Fire Steel, so both like Heatran. I doubt we'll get one like this because we just had Heatran 2 gens ago, which is the only Fire Steel at the moment, so I think they'll keep it that way. Hatop, obviously just hot oven. I don't know, oven or worktop. For Fernaro, obviously based on a furnace. Neither of the designs there are great. Fernaro just looks like a machine, to be fair, rather than the Pokemon, so I don't think I'd like that on my team. And Hatop's design is just too basic and doesn't show enough kind of characteristics. The eyes are just a bit starey as well. If we move on now to Etat, Atonic, and Atotrick. I really like these designs because they're based on atoms. They're not actually right because I do physics and I know they're not right, but yeah. No, the designs aren't actually right, but they look really cool. Steel electric types. I think we've probably had 1 or 2 of them before that I can't remember. I'm not going to mention any names, but yeah, they look really cool. It's like, yeah, when they evolve, obviously Atots, let's say particles, break off and kind of orbit instead of are attached to it, and then when it evolves to Atotrick, you get kind of an extra big particle and 4 little particles from somewhere. It looks more menacing as well, which is pretty cool, but they're just a bit too similar to be honest. That's the only problem with those designs there, to be honest. Yeah. So now if we move on to our next one, which is Martone, Maroc, and Marbold, obviously based on marble. The designs are pretty bad on here as well. They're just too basic, really. I like how they've done the marble kind of texture, but it's just too basic. There's not enough. It's just basically a ball, then the ball gets arms and legs and a head, and then it just gets bigger with some claws. That's it, really. There's no sort of changing at all. So yeah, that's my only criticism for that. All rock type though, so we haven't had too many basic rocks either, so most of them are rock ground types, so it'd be interesting to see there. And now we have here Pupril, Spinine, and Kanox, all psychic types, so kind of like Fennekin, to be honest, but without fire. Pupril and Spinine look like pet dogs because they both got collars on with some sort of tag, and Kanox, its collar seems just grown into a kind of a thing. I don't know. But they look pretty cool. See, white and pink goes to purple and cream, and I'm tired, and it goes to cream, white, and pink there. So the designs there will look alright, but they're not great, let's say. But I would totally get Kanox just because it looks so awesome, and we haven't had too many triple psychic type evolutions. So Yeah. And now we should go on to here to Volvo and Petavin. Volvo is obviously based on a bowl, Petavin, petals. They're both designs there are really bad, I think. I'm not going to spend too long here. Grass and Grass Psychic. Grass Psychic is an interesting one, but Grass, well, the designs in general are bad. I don't think they're going to do a Pokemon based on a bulb, do you? Come on, go, bulb. What's it going to do, grow? And now we have here Crablu and Rockster, a water and a water rock type. Crablu is obviously crab, and a Rockster is obviously a lobster. I don't like the idea of a crab evolving into a lobster, since that's not how it happens in real life, really. Although, why am I relating Pokemon to real life? Anyway, I digress. I like the designs though, they look pretty cool, especially Rockster. I like it's a water rock type as well. The only ones we've had that before have been fossil Pokemon, so we know if there was one to be like this, it might be a fossil Pokemon as well, so yeah. And then we have Merkit F, Murmarine, Merkit M, and Mercidon. These are really nice designs, I like how it's been done. Obviously, Merkids are just, the same but with gender difference, and then females evolve to Murmarine, and males evolve to Mercidon. Murmarine obviously being based on kind of a mermaid, so that's why it's water psychic type, because they can, hypnotize sailors and such. And the male Mercidon, obviously a water electric type, obviously based on Poseidon with its trident, that's it. So that's obviously where electric has come from. I like the designs for those as well. Murmarine, not as much, but Mercidon looks really cool. And then for our last Pokemon this time, unless it's being paired with something. No, okay, don't worry. Last Pokemon for this time, Kinnon, Kinnip, sorry. Single evolution, nothing else here. Water boy. What? I don't know what I'm doing. Water poison. It looks pretty cool. Water poison, we've had Quillfish before, so it might just be a relation to that, sort of. It looks cool, but it's not really detailed enough, to be honest. It looks like something you would stick to a rock, so, can't remember the names of them, but you know what I mean. Just Google it. Just Google stuff on rocks. I don't know. Alright, that's the last Pokemon for this episode, so thank you for watching. I will see you next time with another of these, or obviously other videos as well. So thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.